I rise like the sun sometimes, but then I fall. Like a black moon I rise when the night falls. When the night falls, the mic calls, so listen, it's the ultraviolet rays that keep me rising on the mission. I rise like the sun sometimes, but then I fall. Like a black moon I rise when the night calls. When the night falls, the mic calls, so listen, it's the ultraviolet rays that keep me rising on the mission.
What up, Hype Beast? You already know who it is. So today's news we got is about the San Antonio Spurs. So apparently Donatas Motiejunas is signing with the Spurs today. Now, if we have any Rockets fans out there, you know him as Demo. He was a big deal. Well, not a big deal, but he was a key role player for the Rockets a couple seasons ago for about a 4-year stretch. He showed a lot of skill. He showed, especially in the post, he showed a lot of skill passing out of the post, and he showed a lot of skill, scoring in the post. He had like a million different moves. The footwork was really good as well. So he was a pretty useful player off the bench for the Rockets. Now things kind of went south. He had some injuries. He kind of washed out the league for a while, and he ended up playing in China for a couple years. The last 2 years he's been playing in China and playing, fairly well in China. But yeah, this is not nothing for the Spurs. The Spurs have some front court help. Now, I wish they would have been able to sign him a little bit sooner. There's only like 5 or so games left in the season. So I don't know how much run he's going to be able to get to make himself familiar with the Spurs system, to be a contributor in the playoffs. But hey, we'll see. But yeah, he's a guy, like I said, he has a million different post moves. He could score in a lot of ways in the post, and it's very cool to see. He's also a pretty mobile guy, and he's not old. Usually when you see teams sign a player like this from overseas, it's usually like some old veteran or something like that. But yeah, he's about 29 years old, so he's not a very old guy. Still has some spring in his legs or whatever. He can still get up and down the court at a good pace. I think he'll help the Spurs if he plays, if they can get him, accustomed to what they do soon enough. I think he could play for them and, be a useful tool off the bench. Just depends on how things go. But yeah, I remember this guy personally because, yeah, he used to play for the Rockets, and, we were hyping him up. all the Rockets fans out there were hyping him up, hoping he was going to be, a good fit next to like James Harden and at the time Dwight Howard and stuff. But, it's like that. Sometimes things don't work out. But here's to another shot in the NBA. I hope it goes well for old Demo. The Spurs are usually a good fit for any international players, especially big men. So I could totally see him, getting his second wind with the San Antonio Spurs. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What do you think about the Spurs signing Demo? He will be eligible to play in the playoffs since he wasn't on another team. He was overseas in the CBA. Let me know down below. All right, see you next time.